Morning. So Justin Trudeau is gone. That's good. I don't miss him at all. But he was sort of special, wasn't he? And now we have two politicians that I sort of enjoy watching because they are so weird. They are quite similar to Justin, I think. It's a special breed. It's, of course, Macron in France and Keir Starmer in the UK. And they almost never disappoint me. They are so strange, these guys. Now, I saw this clip where Macron is greeting Zelensky. I'll post a link to it. I don't think you should watch it if you are sort of sensitive to that kind of thing. Because it's so peculiar, this thing that happens. So they greet each other. And I don't know what to say. I mean, who is doing this? Anybody? Does a person do this anywhere with anybody? You know, touching, holding, hugging, touching again. You know, I don't know. I don't get it. What's going on there? You know? It actually, when you look at this clip, you can see. I think I saw it. Zelensky was the one who was sort of a bit uncomfortable with it. And I was wondering, did they talk before they met in front of the cameras? They talked about it. Okay, we're going out there and we're going to greet each other, right? And the cameras will be there. And maybe Macron warned him. He said, I'm going to touch you a lot. Zelensky, are you okay with this? Yeah, that's fine, And then they meet and they greet each other and weird, I was also thinking if Zelensky was a woman and Macron did this to that lady, I wouldn't be surprised if she, reported him or something. What a weird man. What's going on? He wants to show the world how much he loves Zelensky? Why? Oh, I'm his best friends. We are such good friends. See, watch me touch him. What's going on? And then Keir Starmer. What do you think? You think Keir Starmer now, he wants to be tough? They told him, you need to be tough now. Think Winston Churchill. He became very popular. So you need to be tough now, and it's Russia. You need to talk about what you're going to do to Russia. What do you think? There's some publicity thing going on. Because I was listening to him, and he said this. He said, we will now move into an operational phase. And he's talking about troops on the ground in the Ukraine. I actually think this is how it works. They tell this guy, this wimp, Keir Starmer, you need to look tougher, you need to sound tougher, you see. And Keir Starmer, okay, what if I say this, right? I can say, okay, I have a friend who's got a dog that is really mean. Well, and these coaches, they say, oh, no, that doesn't work. You need to talk about Russia, Well, I can bring the friend and the dog, Keir Starmer. Where he says, I'm a very strong man. Once I carried 2 grocery bags from the store, all by myself. And the coach says, no, you need to threaten them, the Russians. You need to sound very tough now. I don't know what's going on, you see. So this is how I understand it. He's got nothing to do with the negotiations. Nothing. It's Trump and the Trump team and Putin and a little bit Zelensky, maybe. And then there's this Keir Starmer sitting there in the UK pretending to be this big shot tough guy. No? Threatening Putin, saying tough words. I don't understand this guy at all. And what's he doing about the UK? I mean, there's quite a few problems there. I heard that Putin or the Russians, I don't remember, maybe Putin, I think so. Putin was a bit amused by Keir Starmer not being able to deal with the problems he has domestically. Not at all. He's not dealing with it at all. But he wants to do these, he wants to be an international tough guy dealing with the conflict in Ukraine. It's totally incompetent. What a fool. Right. I also want to show you something. I finished this one yesterday. I haven't framed it yet, but this is coming up in my art show in May. I'm doing a series of ink on paper, right? And I did one about Bill Gates that I showed the other day. This one is about births in Sweden. I was writing this down. I got the information from official sources, of course, so it's all true, just facts, right? There are some quotes. These are in Swedish. Quotes from what they said about giving the COVID vaccine to pregnant women, the decisions they made. And then there's a number of births in Sweden per year. Right? And it's pretty strong. I mean, I was sitting there writing it down. Right? It becomes very real, this thing. So it's basically, for many, many years, it was at the level of 111,000 to 115,000, right? Very, it was level, sort of, right? It was at this level. And then in 2022, it started to drop. In 2022, it dropped to 104,000. In 2023, it dropped to 100,000. And in 2024, it was 98,000. So there was this level graph, right? Line going, and then it was boom. This went down in 2022. So I will be making three of these, and one of them will be on my art show, and the other two will be on two other art shows. I'm quite excited about it, and I want to see the reactions from people. And I would love to see if they, try to get this out of the art show. I would love to see that happen, I'm enjoying this very much. All right. Be good.